Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and this morning we did the Adelita of Air, which is the Knight of Swords, and I hope that you can watch that. It was really enlightening, which is what this card is. It's enlightenment, and enlightenment is lightness of being, and we were talking a lot about the darkness and the light this morning, and I feel that is what Spirit really wants you to do, is take the time to meditate and look at what you have been through in your life and how that has brought moments, eureka moments, enlightenment moments, where you've gotten answers for the difficult, sometimes very difficult questions in your life. And we have the Pipal tree here. So let's see, we'll get a little bit. The Pipal tree is native to India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Indochina, and Southwest China. And bears purple figs. It grows to 98 feet tall. Alright, so this one is, I am the world's most sacred trees, and in Buddhism I symbolize the world tree. I can help you achieve enlightenment by stilling your mind, helping you to live solely in the moment, and thereby freeing you from all suffering. I feel that they're giving you like a completion moment too when it says the world tree. I feel like it's a moment of all of these things, of an accumulation of seeing exactly where you are, where you've been, and the next steps, helping you. That this moment right now, this taking the time to go in deep and figuring out everything that's supposed to be, it's giving you the courage for the next steps. And it says, set aside some time each day for meditation. Sit quietly and listen to the sounds around you so that you honor each moment. Practice mindfulness in which you are aware of everything that you do from minute to minute. Interesting. So very, very nice. I love the image because it does have somebody sitting squarely into the tree and getting that beautiful meditative sort of feeling right there. All right. I'm going to pull from the Secret Language of Color. Rose. Attract a relationship. Very nice. I feel it's more like attracting love. It's the color of a rose. It's attracting, I mean, you could be attracting somebody, or somebody may be coming to you, but I feel more with the 6 being here as well. It's all about, really all about love. The act of loving oneself. You even see it in this card. The reason I say that is because you have these little red flags. Okay? And the red flags here is that we don't do a lot of things from the heart. We do a lot of things from the mind. And it's a reminder that when you work from the heart, you will find the energies that you need. Because when you are looking back at the past of the darkness and the light, you can be very judgmental on the way that things are. But if you act from the standpoint of the heart, a lot of things get resolved. Imagine, they're showing me, imagine having a fight with a loved one. If you meet up with that loved one and talk from the heart, not in defense of trying to find the mental reasons of why, and you just go, look, I had a moment of weakness, and I was, I said and did things reacting to something because I was hurt or wounded. The person may not forgive you right away, but they will surely listen. They will surely be more open to your vulnerability, your heart, and maybe a sense of understanding. Okay, that could lead you to the path to forgiveness. So I feel like if you're dealing with the heart, you're actually surrounding yourself with beautiful protection, enlightenment, a much better way. Manifestation, believe in yourself, trust your instincts and follow your heart. For in doing so, you shall manifest all your heart's desires. Your life, the life you have for so long aspired to create. The life you have for so long aspired to create will soon manifest. Okay. So, they're talking a lot about heart journey right now. And not surprising, because being so much of the mind, a lot of people need to get back into the heart zone. And this isn't, I'm not talking about the drama zone. I'm not talking about the needy zone. I'm talking about the heart zone. And I can't believe I'm saying it, but this is for cross-watchers who think that sometimes, and I've heard this before, that they think Pisces are just mushy big masses of neediness. And you know what? What we do is we offer our hearts, and it's up to you to take it, okay? We're not all like that. We're not all just needy, okay? Very weird that comes in. So I usually don't address cross-watchers. I guess I'm going to have one in this one. Two of coins. Two of wands. Nice. Eight of wands. Nice again. Yeah. Yeah, temperance. All right. So Spirit is obviously saying that there needs to be a balance, because there's the 2 and the 2 and the 2. Okay? And then the 8. It's all going quite nicely when you think about it. The 2 is about actually adapting and juggling things. Making sure that there's a balance to things. A balance of the heart. A balance of motion and stoppages, you know, like not stoppages, that's not even the right word. It's motion and I don't know, give and receive, slow up, speed up. I don't think you actually stop. I think you just speed up and slow up, and I think that's what you're doing here. And it's kind of weird, but I'm looking at this and I feel that if this dog takes off, she's going to do more than slow up. She's going to have a big problem. I feel that this is tied around her arm, around her. So there's a potential here to slow you down for sure. Because one wrong move, that dog sees a fire engine, and that's the end of that, right? So you've got to go with the flow, and you've got to really contemplate and figure out where you want to go next so that you can make the best progress without throwing yourself out of balance, is what I feel this is actually saying. Okay? Oh, look at the devil. Yeah, I'm hearing the devil's in the details, and that's absolutely what I feel here with this card. And there's a level of preparation that needs to be done for you to move more in balance with yourself as you go along. Okay? There's a level of meditation, of pondering, of seeing, okay. And then it's like a refocusing the attention where it needs to go so that you're not stuck in this sort of annoying boundary thing. Look at her face, like, yeah, I'm not impressed. Yeah, her hands are like on the chains. You see, she's like holding the chains going, yeah, I don't think so, Tim. Yeah, I like that. The contemplation of what you're going to do next. The Page of Wands has been coming out. It's like an experimentation of going, okay, I know what's work, I know what's not work, but I'm willing to try some new things. And that's what I feel, the contemplation, so that you can get movement going and that you don't get stuck here. Spirit is saying that important to you to keep the balances always going from one to the next and keeping movement going. Even if it's a slow up or a speed up, you need to have concrete, good motion in what you are doing. Yeah, the Hierophant, right. Again, Hierophant for me is about tradition. It's about following what's been tried, tested, and true, but it doesn't stop you from trying new things. If you stop growing, if you stop the stoppages, that word that I used that wasn't appropriate, this can be the card of stoppages. This can be the card that trips you up. When you think you've learned everything you need to learn, and you're always, always revising. It doesn't matter what part you are in your life. You can be 10 or 75. You'll always be revising something in your life. You'll always be rebalancing what's giving you speed and what's slowing you down. Okay. Heart chakra, very important. It says attract relationship, but it could also be attract the right energy to you, is what I'm hearing. Attract the right energy towards you to manifest what you want. Yeah, perspective. Right? The Emperor. Yeah. You want your perspective to always be open to things, because he's open to trying new things, even if he's going to fail. It's better than getting himself in chains, okay? That's what I feel. It's like that perspective is to always stay open, to always adapt and contemplate the new things so that you can keep movement going. You don't want to ever tie yourself up or tie yourself down. And by doing this, you stop this old adage, this old way of, you bring in stability and not stagnancy. Okay? Because there's two ways that this all male, like this, the Hierophant is the male energy, and the Emperor is the male energy. That's the energy of action, but it isn't necessarily like I've talked about, the female is the receiving, and then the male takes it and goes into action. If you have too much action without contemplation, that means you've closed yourself off to learning, to receiving the lessons, okay? So, and I'm not attacking men, that's not it. We all have female and male, and we've all been in that situation. I've been very male energy orientated, of going, well, I know this, I've been taught this, and that's the way everybody does it. That's the actively male energy of going, I've learned something, I know what to do with it, and it's awesome, except when you're not willing to do updates. It's like, yeah, they're showing me computer updates. As annoying as they are, new things come in and we get more advanced as we go. We evolve, okay? So does the computer evolves. We're the same. If we stop at one point evolving, that's when things get stagnant. That's when the immovable becomes concrete and doesn't go anywhere anymore. The stability becomes restrictive. So that's what they're saying. Don't ever let your perspective shift. That stability is something that can't be moved. Stability is something that's within you, that you create. But it's always willing to learn. Yeah, and then you're able to launch. You're able to move. You're able to go from the 2 to the 3 and just kind of go out there and do it. Okay? I like this card. This card always makes me feel like it's where the Fool would go next. Okay? If you were going to take the Fool, the 3 of Wands feels like Yep, okay. I picked my route and now I'm going to go. I'm going to go and do it. So, juggle, but be careful not to tie yourself up, okay? Like this, there's a lot of tying up here that's coming in. And how do you do that? It's by keeping your perspective open to new things, to changing things, right? The balance will not be maintained if you're always in the male energy. It's going to help you launch, but it ain't going to keep you there. So, yeah, very important, as they're saying. So this meditative idea is the same thing, is to go back into the heart, to open up to new teachings, so that you're able to manifest what you want, so that you're able to take that Adelita of air and move, move. Okay? And slow up, speed up, slow up, speed up. It's always a marriage of the both. You're always doing. The slow up helps the feminine come in, the lessons to be learned, to be mulled over, okay? To be going like, okay, well, what have I learned? Oh, yeah, okay. And then plan for the next trip forward in more speed. These slow ups actually help you create the momentum for the next part of the journey. Instead of having you toddle along, not really moving anywhere and feeling stagnant, it helps rejuvenate and help the battery recharge so that you can actually move and make progress. And important with the Page of Wands is new things. Try new things. Try new ways of thinking of things. I would say the biggest part is not to ever let your mind bog you down. Let it offer up some great new alternatives, but beyond that, go with your energy field completely and don't live solely of the mind. It is the biggest one because it sometimes just really, really throws you a curveball that's not needed at this point. It creates fears and anxieties that aren't there. And it stops you from doing things before you even try. So there's a lot of not risk-taking, but more of, let's try this. You know, let's try that. Let's do something new. And I don't want to discourage you from doing that. I want you to attract people, go from the heart chakra, try new relationships. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be. But it doesn't necessarily need to be. Just try reaching out, try new relationships, I was not going to say that, but I once heard to do something that scares you every day. That scares you for your life, just maybe puts you a little bit uncomfortable for a moment and see if where that discomfort is coming from, right? Maybe this time sitting in meditation is going to pop up the red flags that are plaguing you and help you move past them. All right, my beautiful ones, I guess this is it for this week. As I said, what did I say? We're going to be talking about February. We are. We're going to be talking about February on Sunday. And can't wait. And then we'll do the weeklies. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you got a lot this week. There was a lot to unpack. There was a lot to unload in all of these readings. But I feel that they were good. I feel you getting stronger. And I like that. It means I'm getting stronger too. Take care of yourself. I give you love, light, and blessings. I will see you later. Bye for now.